the secret magnetism men over 60 possess, why women actually lean in. Have you ever sat back and wondered about the uncanny allure some gentlemen possess? Even those comfortably north of 60, perhaps with a touch of gray and a few extra stories etched onto their frames? You see them, men with what seems like an average life, yet women hang on their every word, their laughter genuine, and their attention deeply valued. Then you look at others in the same demographic who, no matter how hard they try, seem to fade into the background, feeling utterly invisible. The common wisdom whispers that success with women past a certain age demands vast wealth, high status, or a desperate attempt to cling to youth. This is a profound misconception. The truth, which is far more potent and accessible, lies within something you already own but likely haven't fully unleashed. Even more compelling is the fact that activating this powerful inner quality requires a mere 12 minutes of focused daily effort. By the time we conclude this discussion, you will possess the precise proven method to shift the dynamic entirely, moving you from the position of the pursuer to the one who naturally commands attention and draws genuine interest. Before we dive deep into this transformative practice, if you find any value in reclaiming your undeniable presence, take a moment to tap the like button and share where in the world you are joining this conversation. Seeing men globally support one another is truly inspiring. And of course, ensure you hit subscribe and the notification bell so you never miss these weekly keys to reclaiming your vitality and magnetism. Shattering the myth of youth over experience. Society, fueled by industries selling vanity and insecurity, has propagated a damaging narrative. Once you cross the threshold of 60, your value to women automatically diminishes, and the game is over unless you can miraculously afford a life that mimics a 30-year-old. This is, quite frankly, nonsense. I have had the privilege of working closely with men in their 70s who are actively courted by vibrant, successful women decades younger, with the roles entirely reversed. They are the ones being pursued. The dating industrial complex profits from this false belief, pushing endless products from expensive fashion to invasive anti-aging treatments because selling inadequacy is a profitable business model. However, what women are truly seeking is not a manufactured resemblance to youth. They crave something deeper, something rooted in character and experience. My own journey over the last 12 years, consulting with thousands of men globally on reclaiming their vitality and confidence, has led me to an absolute certainty. Attraction at this stage of life is not primarily biological, it is profoundly psychological. While most men over 50 are exhausting themselves trying to compete on the wrong terms, the truly successful men are quietly leveraging the one priceless quality that youthful energy simply cannot replicate. To illuminate this, let's examine the 5 common pitfalls that trap most men over 60, and crucially, the single mindset reversal that flips the entire script in your favor. The 5 traps and the irresistible shift. The first significant misstep is actively chasing validation instead of resting in contentment. The flawed internal script often sounds like, if she likes me, then I will finally feel good about myself. This is the sequence backward. Women possess an almost uncanny ability to sense overt neediness. It triggers an instinctual alarm, signaling a lack of self-sufficiency and stability. Emotionally, this translates into a heavy presence that no one wants to carry the weight of. Practically, it manifests as nervous over-explaining or trying too hard in interactions. The second error is competing on the wrong battlefield. You will never win a contest against a 35-year-old trying to look 35. That is his domain. Where he cannot compete is in the realm of profound wisdom, unshakable groundedness, and rich life experience. Your calm demeanor acts as a biological regulator for her nervous system, creating emotional safety, a commodity younger men rarely offer. This calmness means she leans in rather than tuning out. Mistake number 3 involves believing women value youth over genuine maturity. The reality is that women of all ages are fatigued by immaturity. They are not looking for a boy, they are seeking a man. Maturity signals deep-seated stability and the emotional assurance that she won't be abandoned or left to carry the emotional load. The 4th blunder is performing instead of simply being present. You do not need to be an unrelenting entertainer, constantly cracking jokes or narrating your accomplishments. The very moment you relax into simply being, without needing a specific positive outcome from the interaction, you become inherently magnetic. This relaxed state lowers her stress hormones and communicates, "I do not require your approval to feel whole." Finally, the fifth and most critical mistake is ignoring the supreme power of outcome independence. This is your ultimate secret weapon. Outcome independence means you are operating from a place of such profound satisfaction with your life that you genuinely want nothing from any woman. This paradox, wanting nothing, is what makes you utterly irresistible because every other man she has met has invariably wanted something: attention, approval, or intimacy. When you arrive fully at peace, whether she accepts or declines your company, your position is unassailable. The Indifference Activation Protocol, your 12-minute daily upgrade. So, how do we cultivate this potent, attractive state of being? I call it the Indifference Activation Protocol, a daily 12-minute mental exercise designed to rewire your subconscious to embody true outcome independence. This is simple, efficient, and bypasses the need for external validation. Step 1 is contentment. Close your eyes and spend time deeply rehearsing the feeling of absolute satisfaction with your current life circumstances. You are whole, complete, and perfectly sufficient without a partner or relationship required. Step 2 is agenda-free visualization. Imagine engaging with an attractive woman, but critically hold zero agenda. There is no pushing for a phone number, no desperate hope for a specific reaction, just authentic presence and enjoyment of the moment's flow. Step 3 is self-worth reinforcement. Take a few moments to genuinely acknowledge your victories, large and small, the career navigated, the lessons learned, the care you've given to others. Feel the quiet, earned pride in the man you have become. This isn't done to boast, but to internally own your entire journey. Practice this every single day, and you will witness something fascinating begin to unfold around you. Women will start to notice you. Their body language will soften. They will lean closer. Their laughter will linger longer, and they will often create small excuses just to initiate a conversation. Think of Frank, a gentleman from New Jersey, who at 68 decided to implement this. Instead of trying to charm a woman sitting near him at a cafe, he simply relaxed, genuinely enjoying his book and coffee. Within 10 minutes, she initiated contact, and 2 years later, they are still happily together. This is the tangible power of quiet, earned confidence. You do not need new clothes, a sudden fortune, or to mimic a younger man's energy. The deepest desires women possess, the need for groundedness, decades of earned insight, and the ability to be a steady presence in a chaotic world, are all qualities you inherently possess simply by living your life. Your age is not a deficit, it is your most significant competitive advantage. Your challenge, starting tomorrow morning, is to commit those 12 minutes to the Indifference Activation Protocol. That is less time than it takes to watch the morning headlines. As you embed this practice, observe how the world begins to subtly rearrange itself around you, how people react to you with more respect, and how women naturally lean in because you have finally stopped the exhausting chase and started simply embodying your magnetic self. Gentlemen, internalize this. You are not too old, nor are you invisible. You are merely one potent mindset shift away from reclaiming the undeniable magnetism that is rightfully yours. If this message struck a chord, please subscribe and hit that bell. In upcoming videos, we will be detailing the exact, subtle shifts in body language and energy that ensure people cannot help but stop and take notice the moment you enter any room.